This 2-minute Bible story will change how you see God forever. Once upon a time, there was a man who had 2 sons. The younger son said to his father, "I want my share of the inheritance. Give it to me now." So the father divided his wealth between his 2 sons. The younger son took his share of the inheritance and went off to a far country where he squandered his fortune, living a life of luxury and sin. After he had spent everything, the famine began to come to an end, and he found himself in terrible financial straits. So he went and hired himself out to a farmer working for very low wages, and he became so desperate that he was even willing to eat the pods that were picked up and were just rotten. Meanwhile, back at the father's house, the older son saw the younger son come back in the distance. He was so angry that he wasn't invited to the party his father was throwing. But when he got closer, the older son heard him shouting, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me as one of your hired servants." But the father embraced him and kissed him. And when the older son saw this, he was furious and would not go in. The father came out and pleaded with him, but he shook his head. Then the father went back inside, leaving the door open. This is the story of the prodigal son. It's one of my favorites because it shows how Jesus welcomes us home whenever we come to him. No matter how far we've strayed, we don't have to be worthy, just have to want to come home. You see, the younger son in this story represents all of us. We're sinners who have left God and are living a life of sin. But no matter how far we've gone, no matter how bad our life has become, God is still waiting for us to come home. He wants us to come home more than we want to come home. That's why Jesus said, "I have come so that they may have life and have it abundantly." John 10:10. It doesn't matter what you've done or where you've been. God wants you to come home. He wants to give you a warm welcome and a big hug and kiss. Right now, God is looking down from heaven, waiting for you to come home. He loves you so much that he sent his only son to die for you while you were still a sinner, while you were still far off in your sin. If you are the older brother, then you need to remember that God doesn't want you to stand outside the door, angry and bitter, refusing to come in and celebrate the fact that your brother is coming home. God wants you to come in and celebrate with him. Right now, there is room in God's family for both of you. In fact, there is room in God's family for everyone. No matter where you've been or what you've done, God wants you to come home. He loves you, and he wants you to know that you are his. Now, I don't know where you are right now in your walk with Christ. Do I know if you've been a believer for many years or if you're just starting out? But I do know this. God wants you to come home. He loves you, and he wants you to know that you are his. This is the Father's house. Come on in. We're having a party because the King has returned and he wants you to be a part of it. Now, if you've been blessed by this message, I invite you to subscribe and join us every day for a new video that helps you grow in your walk with Christ.